Welcome back to another episode of this Villarreal save. I'm going to start off by reminding you to hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. The next goal is 1,000 subscribers, and we want to try and get there as quick as possible, and I appreciate you all. In this episode, Sorloth has been sold to Atletico Madrid in real life. So, Sorloth will be sold in the summer transfer window. Any offers that come in the summer for any of my players, say Manchester City or Real Madrid come in for Ilias or Pino or Baena, I am not going to sell them. I'm not selling any more players because if we keep going the way we're going, we're going to have no players left. We still don't know our transfer budget for next season, but hopefully we'll have the 40% of the profits from this season as a transfer budget for the following season. So hopefully that's a lot, but we'll have to wait and see until the end of the season for that. But we definitely need more players. I have transfer listed some players, potential loan players in Rico Lewis, Keiki, Oscar Bob, Paz, Zidane, maybe buy Ortega, depending on how much he's going to cost. I'll have to wait and see. I'm going to try and stick with the centre midfielders that I've got. We may need to get a striker. I did want to get Abel Ruiz, but he has signed for Frankfurt now. So it doesn't look like I'll be buying him. So I'm not really too sure what to do because we're going to be left with Moreno, Danjuma, and my youth striker in Romero. We have 3 strikers. I could do with getting another. But we'll have to wait and see. Centre-backs a priority. Right-back priority. Thierry Corriera, I think is how it's pronounced. I think I'm going to buy him. And then centre-back wise, if I sort these out, I'm going to buy Krejci. I'll have to Google how to pronounce his name. But I think I'm going to buy him. I wanted to get him, but he has gone to Real Betis now. So I'm not going to sign him. Krejci might be the player that we buy and potentially trust. But only if I can get him on a rotational contract. If I can get him on a rotational contract for cheaper-ish, I'll get him as well. But I think loan players might be the way to go for next season as well, because I don't think we're going to have the funds for what we need. So yeah, like I said, maybe Rico Lewis, instead of buying Correa, will loan in Rico Lewis. Potentially, I'm not sure. The same as maybe a winger in Oscar Bob, maybe loan him in rather than buying him. And then we'll try and get another striker, maybe. Maybe Beltran? Let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. But in this episode, we're going to be playing Atletico Madrid. We're going to play both of the Europa League games against Roma, and then we're going to sim Athletic Bilbao, Almeria, and Rayo. We're going to sim them 3 games as well. Where are we in the league? We're currently sat in 4th, but we are 7 points clear of 5th place. So top 4 is what we want. That is the aim. And we are on course to do that. We'll have a quick look at this Atletico Madrid side, which again is decent. And I don't expect to come away with anything out of this game, but we'll try our best. Doesn't look like we need to make any changes. I am going to change Guy for Turats. And other than that, they'll be the only changes we make. Let's go into this first game against Atletico Madrid. Just keeping hold of it. Into that. Goes for goal! Has Oblak worried. But we've got ourselves a corner. Pereiro's going to put this ball in. Foyth with the header, but it goes over the bar. Get this on to Yeremy Pino. Pedraza. He's injured someone. Pedraza coming forward. Lays it off for Yeremy Pino. Tried to pass the ball out. They've injured someone though. Tarat's injured. We'll try and get him through to half time.
Villarreal, the bitter taste of defeat in the last game.
But they are coming forward here. Loriente. Pedraza trying to get back. Cuenque's there, cuts it back to Morata. And Pereiro steals this. And Pedraza has it. And we can set Yeremy Pino free here. Or Soloff free. Through the middle. Will he get shot away? Just in time, but it's straight at Oblak. Trying to come away with the ball. Ball in behind for Baena. Not quite fast enough. Lamar. Baena's got it though. Into Moreno. In behind for Soloff. Just cut this back to Baena. Finds Pereiro on his left foot. And Oblak gets down and it goes for a corner. We are approaching half time. We're going to try and nick a goal here for us to go in leading. But it comes out to Tarat's. Winding the shot up and loses the ball. Loriente. And that is half time. And we go in scoreless. 0-0. But we have an injured player in Tarat's. So Guy is going to come on. And that'll be the only change we make at half time. It's 0-0. What's he doing? He can't even make his mind up. Loriente. Pedraza can't get back. He's going to cut this ball back to Griezmann. We've cut that out. And it goes out for a corner. I think we make changes here. Pereiro's going to come off for Suarez. Cardona's going to come on for Pedraza. And that might be it for now. Ilias may come on for Baena, but maybe a little bit further on down the line. But we have a corner to try and deal with. We're going to gamble. With Pino. Foyth gets up. Pino brings it down. You've stopped running. Why? Moreno. Getting down this line. Needs someone to kind of get into the box would help. He's going to try and do it alone. Cuts it back to Suarez. And I think it was Baena that was offside. A chance. Molina getting forward. Finds Loriente. Loriente. Foyth gets this away. And we set Guy free. We'll give this to Soloff. Again, ask too much of him. We keep doing that. It's not been a great game for us. Atletico Madrid have definitely had majority of the possession. And it looks like they may be doing something here. They're getting players forward. Koke. Guy again. Fantastic. Someone make a run. Get this out to Yeremy Pino. Back to Guy. Running through. Shoots! Oh, and the defender just gets back in time. That was our chance. We haven't had many. Into Gerard Moreno. Finds Baena. Shoots! The shot wasn't great, but we have got ourselves a corner. I think if Ilias was on, he would have gone with his left foot, and I would have thought it would have been a goal. We're not going to have Suarez to put this in. Bayena's going to put this in. And it's easy for Oblak. He hasn't caught it though. Foyth! Sorloth gets up with the header. No real power in it. And that will be full time. Like I said, not a great game. Very boring actually. Not many chances. Atletico Madrid definitely had the Lions' share of possession. But unfortunately no goals, but we'll take the point. It ends 0-0. Next up for us is our game against Roma in the quarter-finals of the Europa League. Again, it's not going to be an easy game, but we will try our best. That is their starting lineup. Very defensive back five there. But hopefully they push men forward like Atletico Madrid did. And we'll try and counter at pace. Do we need to make changes? Yes, we do. Or I will be doing anyway. Mosquera. Femenia's going to come in for Mosquera. Tarat's only had a bruised elbow. So he's back fit and available for us. Guy is going to start. Pereiro's going to drop to the bench with Suarez starting. Cardona also going to get the start. And they'll be the changes we make. Let's go into this second game of this episode against Roma. Suarez out to Baena. Bringing the ball forward. Ball into Moreno. Shoots! Van der Voort with the save. A promising goalkeeper, Van der Voort. We had him in our Lyon save. Was it a Lyon save? I think it was. Good little goalkeeper. Suarez definitely not going to be putting this in. Baena is going to put this ball in from this corner. It's into Sorloth. Gets up, but I don't know. I don't think he was looking at the ball. Not great at all. Yeremy Pino coming in off his line. Out to Baena. Still no one in the box. Dinks it over for Yeremy Pino. Van der Voort stops it. And Roma can bring the ball away. Someone run. Baena made a good run there. Find Moreno with the shot, and it's Van der Voort with the save again. Not many chances in this first half. But surely we should have scored one by now. Baena to whip this ball in. To Moreno. Keeper comes out. Can't collect it. Guy has it. Foyth. Out to Suarez. Just trying to drive into the box, but we've got ourselves another corner. Baena again to put this ball in. Yeremy Pino manages to get his head on it, but it goes over the bar. And I believe that will be half-time very soon as Roma go short. Passes it back to Smalling, who goes back to Kill. No, he doesn't go back to Kilik. He's laid it off for the goalkeeper and he has put his foot through it, and that is half-time. Again, it's a poor first half. But we're level. 0-0. Loses it. We've won it though. No, we've just passed it straight to Tammy Abraham. And Foyth recovers the ball after giving it away. Suarez into Sorloth. To Suarez. Finds... Should have found Moreno. Yeremy Pino instead with the shot. And again, the goalkeeper makes the save. We'll be making changes very soon, I think. Baena to put this ball in. It's over to Moreno. Can't get his head on it. And Gai has it. Finds Foyth with the shot. But the defender makes the block. And Roma come away with the ball. Run, Gai. Goes for the shot. And it goes wide. We're going to make some changes. We are not playing well at all. Guedes is going to come on for Soloth. Taraz is coming on for Gai. Pereiro can come on for Suarez, even though he hasn't done much wrong, but we'll see what we can do with that. Kumbuala also going to come on for Femenia. And I think it's time for Ilias to come on for Bayana. There'll be the changes we make, and it's still 0-0. And the goalkeeper's hoofed it. Why didn't Kumbuala go up for that ball? I have no idea. Lukaku now on with Tammy Abraham up front. Spinazzola, if he puts that ball in, Lukaku's at the back post. Chooses not to use him. Pellegrini into Tammy Abraham. Foyth's there. Let's get rid of it. They've committed men forward here. Moreno can't pass. Mancini. We are approaching full time. We are at home. It would have been nice to get a win before we go into this second leg. And Lukaku has just turned Kuenke. Goes back to Gillick. Tammy Abraham. Get the ball then. Pellegrini has it. He's got a good shot on him as well. He takes it. And Conde with the save. And Roma pushing for that first goal in the dying seconds of this game. We've got a gamble, haven't we? Guedes with the strong header away. But unfortunately, we couldn't get a player out there. Christiansen has it. And the referee has called time. Not a great second game for us, which is quite embarrassing, really. But no goals. No goals in the game against Atletico Madrid. No goals in the game against Roma. It ends 0-0. Next up is our game against Athletic Bilbao, which we are going to sim. I don't think we'll make any changes. That is their starting lineup. They've managed to keep the Williams brothers for now. That is our starting lineup. We will, however, make changes. We're going to give Moreno a rest and bring on Guedes. And Comesaña is going to come onto the bench instead of Suarez. That will be our starting lineup. Let's quick sim it. And a draw. We get a point out of the game against Athletic Bilbao. 2 goals from Pereiro, our captain. We did go a goal down. We went 2-1 up, and then we've conceded in the 89th minute. How annoying. But the game ends 2-2. We are... Next up for us is our game against Roma. That's our young goalkeeper who isn't really that good. He has been sold. But Roma next up for us. We need a win. It's away from home. It's going to be difficult. But we need to get better. They're starting with Lukaku up top with Tammy Abraham this time. And it is a decent squad. It is a decent looking lineup. We definitely are going to make changes. Pereiro, energy-wise, isn't great. So I'm going to start... We'll start Suarez. Foyth's going to captain the side. We'll get Albiol onto the bench. Femenia also coming onto the bench. Guedes, energy levels not great. So Romero, our youth striker, is going to come on. Pereiro again, his energy levels not great. So Comensena is going to come onto the bench as well instead of Pereiro. That will be our starting lineup. Actually, I'm going to start Ilias, actually. Ilias is going to start ahead of Baena. And then Baena can come off the bench and see what he can do. That will be our starting lineup. Let's go into this next game against Roma. Zalewski. Ball into Lukaku. Oh, finds Tammy, who's through with the shot, and Tammy Abraham has put Roma ahead inside 10 minutes. And at this stage, we are on our way out of the Europa League. The defence caught napping. Foyth, Kuenke, where were you? Tammy Abraham just waiting on the last man. And that ball just finds its way through. And he's through on goal. And we are losing 1-0. Lukaku. Go on, Mosquera. Tackle. Absolutely dreadful. Paredes sells us for a hot dog. Tammy should have shot. And we've just passed Lukaku. The ball is into Tammy again. Falls to Lukaku. He's turned Foyth. Holds him off. And gets the shot away. And we are now losing 2-0. And I think we are definitely on our way out of the Europa League. Which is so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. But it's a good Roma side. Lukaku just turns Foyth. Foyth gets the wrong side. And unfortunately, Conde can't stop that shot. And we are losing 2-0. Just toying with me. They have no reason to go for another goal here. Just keep me in my own half. Tammy taking the mick out of us. Lukaku almost getting the shot away. And Gai can come away with this into Moreno. Get this over for Soloth. Finally doing something. Gone wide though. Into Yeremy Pino with the shot. But the defender gets the block in. Bove has it. And that will be half time. And we find ourselves 2 goals down. And heading out of the Europa League. We're losing 2-0. Yeremy Pino. Finds Ilias. On his right foot. Goes for goal. But we know he's not right-footed. And Gai's down injured. Everything is going wrong in this episode. Tammy. Out to Kilik. I can't believe this. Gai's down injured and coming off. Lukaku with the shot and Conde with the save. And we're making changes now anyway. Gai is injured. Taraz is coming on. Romero is going to come on for Moreno. Femenia's going to come on. He's going to have to come on at left back. Oh no, we could put QNK at left back. Femenia. We could put Femenia back at right back and then Mosquera into centre back. Baena. I'm going to try him in midfield. Baena's going to come into midfield with Taraz. And they'll be the only changes we make. And we've got a corner to try and deal with. We need to get a goal here. Try and break. Mancini has it. Into Smalling. Foyth stole it. Taraz. Gets Soloth running. Just tried to play it through. We've still got it. Soloth. Into Ilias. Oh, loses it. Loses the ball. Into Baena. Ilias. Through. With the shot. And it's Van der Voort with the save. Just can't put the ball in the back of the net in this episode. Baena's going to put this ball in. It's into Soloth. Heads it down! And we finally scored in this episode. Finally, Sorloth gets his head on a cross or a corner. And we've headed it down. Is there a chance? Is there a chance we can get our second? I hope so. Cresciante. Zaluski. Go on, Ilias. Just steal the ball. Loriente. Back to Zaluski. Dallo. Popping up in midfield there. Zaluski. Bayana intercepts. Let's go. Turats. Into Jeremy Pino. Oh, just loses it. I just want to play that ball through. Chris Smalling coming away with the ball. Bove. Asmoun. Cuts the ball back. We've stole it. There's a minute added on. Pino can't sprint. Let's get the ball forward as quick as possible. And we just can't do it. And we are out of the Europa League. What an awful, awful episode. We lose 2-1. And next up for us is our game against Almeria, which we are going to sim. I am so annoyed the fact that we've lost and we are out of the Europa League. So annoying. Guy is injured but only out for 5 days. Tarats is coming in. That will be our starting lineup. We're not changing anything. We're going straight in with a quick sim. And we finally got a win in this episode. Bayana getting the goal in the 87th minute. So we've left it late. But it is another 3 points for us to take us that another step closer to Champions League football for next season. Pereiro, you're leaving anyway, mate. I know we would have wanted to win a trophy this season, but unfortunately, that is not how it's gone. Next up for us is our game against Real. Do we need to make changes? We will do. Cardona is going to start ahead of Pedraza. And that'll be the only change we make. Let's go straight in with the quick sim. And another 3 points for us as we win 3-1. Bayana getting another goal. Sorloth getting a goal. And Jeremy Pino getting the third. Another 3 points. Another step closer to Champions League football. Don't worry about it, Gadez. What does that mean for the league? We are still in 4th place. We're level on points with Barcelona. We're 6 points clear of Girona in 5th. So that is great news. 5 games left to play in La Liga. What we'll do... So the next episode will be the final episode of Season 1. What we'll do is we'll sim Celta Vigo, we'll play Seville, we'll sim Girona, we'll just play the 2 games in the next episode, so we'll play, or shall I just play Real Madrid? I might just play Real Madrid, get the season over and done with. So I'll start simming games and see how they go. So it might just be the 1 game in the next episode. And then I might get all the transfers done in the next episode as well. So that will be the start of Season 2 as well. But we'll see. This is the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, I don't think anyone really would have enjoyed it because I've only scored 1 goal. And we were out of the Europa League. Do me a favour, hit that like button. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next episode.